say 18 degrees. Now that we've sort of settled down a little bit, wet weather overnight, coming into what I think is going to be an absolutely blinder of a day, really. Wednesday, June the 24th, glad to have everybody along, especially if you're joining us this morning, Facebook Live, because believe me, absolutely elated, because I'm being joined by Nelly P. First of all, let's do this.
Galaxy 107fm.
Nelly P coming out of Chilliwack, British Columbia. Yes, another Canadian, and believe me, it seems like I know every single Canadian there is to know now, but I'm absolutely elated to meet this young man, Nelson Padilla, and believe me, we're going to have a little chat to him after this. Here's Darling, It's Okay, Nelly P on Galaxy. So how you feeling, my bro?
I'm feeling good.
Nice.
A little nervous, but I'm feeling good.
No, don't be nervous. Actually, you have. You see, I luck out. I get to look at you. Unfortunately, you get to look at me.
I've seen worse.
Oh,
That's nice. He's
oh, good.
seen
Well,
worse.
at least I'm at least two
He's seen
steps up
worse,
from the
yes.
bottom.
Yes.
I like it. I do.
Yeah.
No, I got to be honest with you. It's really, really hard to get an interview with us right now, and it's because we're so backed up. We really are so backed up right now.
I imagine so. Yes.
This COVID thing, people have been, finding the time to want to just do interviews, and
Yes.
it's multiplied like crazy. But having said that, Barbara gets about 30 to 50 bands a day contact her wanting to do
Wow.
the interviews, do the promotions, everything that they can possibly get out of us, and
That's
we gladly want to do it. But unfortunately, we've only got a certain amount of time within the week to be able to do it. So,
Of course. Yes.
her and Brookie in production, they sort of whittle things down to a little bit, and then they head it off to a board. The board, there's about 8 or 12 of them on the board, and
Yeah.
they're interested in our image. You know what I mean? It's got to be good, or it ain't going.
Yes.
And
Fair enough.
then it comes to me, but I have no information about it. It comes to me on a stick, one of these little devices you can Bluetooth onto your stereo in your car.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I
Great.
go driving and I listen to music that way because two reasons, bro. First reason is nobody can influence me on whether I want to do the interview or not,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
The other reason is nobody wants to drive with me.
Yeah, but because Nelly's off the CD, we're really
Exactly,
pushing that, aren't we?
As I say to you, we only just got this music in this morning, so
Yeah.
I haven't heard it yet, and I'm really excited about it, but I'm so pleased to be able, this is breaking news for us.
Yeah. I guess you guys weren't aware that I had an actual record out, eh?
Nobody had said anything.
No. Okay.
And literally, I was looking forward to doing the interview and surrounding everything around getting my fix.
Yes.
You got me? And when production came running up to me this morning and says, we've just got this in and it's going for the interview, I'm going, hold on, I've just extended 15 minutes to an hour and a bit now. Holy hell, I wasn't prepared for that because I was thinking, I'll be out of here in no time. I'll be down the pub with the boys soon.
I gotta keep you on your toes.
Exactly. Anyway, let's go to the desk. Let's have some fun.
Perfect.
It's
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, 9 after 11 o'clock. It is literally 14 degrees downtown, heading for that high today. The weatherman says 16 degrees, only a couple off it. But believe me, I think 18 degrees is reasonable, actually. I really, really do. It's going to be a blinder. Have faith. Wednesday, June the 24th, plenty of day to go, right? Yeah. And we're joined live. Darling, it's okay. Nelly P, coming from Chilliwack, British Columbia, is joining us live. Welcome, my friend.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Well, it is an absolute honour to have you, and believe me, I am a huge Nelly P fan from Getting My Fix, and we're going to talk about that later in the show, but believe me, that was the entry-level song, and when I found out that I was going to be doing an interview with you, I couldn't wait. Just that I wasn't actually prepared to do a complete interview. I thought we were only going to be doing a little something around that particular song, so believe me, I'm extra excited now, because Darling, It's Okay. Love that track. Tell me something about it.
So I had written that song 4 years ago, and I had just come out of a long-term relationship at the time. And there's a lot of heartbreak songs, breakup songs, where it's kind of like they're really sad about it or they're really angry about it. And with this song, I wanted to approach it with kind of just the bittersweet side of it, where it's a situation that just, it sucks. And it's unfortunate that it has to happen, but both partners understand it, and so it's kind of just this mutual walk away, and so that's what the song's about. Yeah.
You know, I get it. I really, really do get it. But at the end of the day, I was talking to a chappie the other day, and I says to him, you know, when you finally come to that point where you know that within the next few minutes you're going to pass away, it's the only question on your mind, why? What the hell was that about?
Absolutely, yes.
That's what I'm going to have stuck in my mind. I know that. You know what I mean? Why the hell did they put me through that? So believe me, I get it when you're saying about Darling, It's Okay. It really is. Now,
yes.
Having said that, now let's get a few things off the... straight away. Let's say hi to Sonny Rosa from Rosewood Studios. And for everybody that doesn't realise this, Nelly P is the artist of the album Artist in Isolation. You can go to Bandcamp, type in Artist in Isolation, go and buy the album, $9.99. Believe me, cheap as chips. Canadian money though, believe me. But every cent goes to the artists themselves. We here at Galaxy, even though we're promoting it, we don't make a cent. Neither does Sonny from Yellow House Studios, well, formerly Yellow House Studios, now Rosewood Studios. He doesn't make any money of it. But, you know, something really impressed me as I was walking into the studio this morning. Nelly, you were talking to Barbara about your contributions. Now, you're not receiving any money for this either. You've decided to recontribute that money to other artists.
Yes, I have.
Okay, you're either rich or you just have too much money.
So I've been fortunate enough to work during this whole time with the whole COVID thing. And so when Sonny approached me about putting my song on that record, I was really excited because originally that song was going to be on my EP called Just As Lost. And, but unfortunately with timing and everything, we couldn't get it out there. So when he approached me with this song again and saying we can put it on this new record that we're putting together, it's a compilation record, I was over the moon about it because finally that song got to shine. And when he spoke to me about payment and stuff like that, I just told him I was happy that the song was out there and that the money would be better placed into other people that need it. And for me, like, I'm still working, so I still got an income with that. And yeah, it's all for the love, man. It's all for music. So that's why I'm doing it.
Respect. I honestly respect. I got a lot of respect for you for that. For us, it is about the artist. It's about the music itself and getting it out there and trying to generate a few dollars while it's surreal times right now, don't you think?
Yeah, it is. It is trying times right now. So that's why I count all my blessings and I'm good, man. And I know that there's other people that definitely need it more than I do. So
I get it.
That's why. Yeah.
I get it, and I humbly thank you on behalf of everybody else that is involved with this particular album for your sacrifice, literally, but for your generosity mostly. You know what I mean? That's very adult of you, and I really.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? I don't know what adult is about. I gave up being an adult.
Neither do
years
I.
ago.
So.
Yeah. So stop practicing it then. Literally, no, I got to ask you this because production had a bit of humour about this. They didn't know how to quantify this. They really didn't. They said to me, Grant, because I asked the silly question of my production team. I says, so what is he? Is he country, blues? What is he? And they went, well, he's country, blues-ish, country-ish, folk, Americana-ish. I says, look, put a hat on it and call it a bloody duck. What is it? And they went, all of the above. So I thought, well, I'm going to pigeonhole you and ask you to pigeonhole this one.
Oh, boy.
Genre of music would you class yourself as?
All right. Singer, songwriter, country, blues, and acoustic rock. There you go.
So, you know, I think that my team was right. You know, you are blues, you are a bit of country, you're a bit of folk Americana, all wrapped in one. You know, throw it in a blender, frappe it, and call it
Crab.
Nelly P.
Crab.
Yes.
Awesome. I like that. I really do. You know, it's not often that we can actually confuse our team in the back there because they like to be able to put you in different shows and stuff like that. But if they don't know where to put you, you know, you can see them wandering around with a question mark above their heads. I love that.
I like to throw people off. I like to throw a little diversity, right? So there you go.
Well, you've done it this time. You really have. Now, my friend, I've got a fan question for you. Well, believe me, there's a few of them asking, how do we get hold of you, Nelly? Are you on Facebook? Are you on Twitter? Are you on Instagram? But more importantly, do you respond?
Yes. So I'm on Facebook. I have my own Facebook page called Nelly P. Don't forget the dot. And I also have an Instagram, so you can find me there. If you look up Nelly P, you can find me. It's NE11YP. So that's how you find me on Instagram. And yes, I do respond.
Well, I'm sorry that you said that because now you're going to get a whole host of fans. You'll be texting all day, getting no work done, really. It's AP11. It sounds like you've come out for a formula of a new drug.
It's the cure, man. It's the cure for COVID. No,
There you go. You want to know something stupid? There was an advert on TV, on the internet just a wee while ago for anti-COVID-19 clothing.
Beg your pardon? What?
Your reaction was exactly like me. It was like, how do you get around that one?
Yeah, it's a hard one to wrap my head around for sure.
Well, here's a true story too. As we were in lockdown, and literally we're in level 4, one of our members of Parliament, who's in charge of law and order in different divisions, goes, "We're having trouble with our facial recognition computers, and it's really annoying because we can't figure out who people are." But they hadn't realised that people were wandering around with face masks on.
Oh my goodness.
And we pay these intelligent people. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's the little details, you know, that really throw people off. So.
Yeah. Do you know how to order yourself a latte, sir? Dear idea. I think he's just as lost as the rest of the world, really, to be honest with you. So, Nelly P, tell me, just as lost, how did you come to the lyrics?
Okay, Just As Lost. I wrote that song 9 years ago, so I'm 29 now, and at the time I was 20, and basically, at that age, I was starting to really mesh in with my peers. So I started looking at them as actual people and actual friends rather than just these older people that intimidated me. And through that, I started realizing there's a lot of things that they once told me years ago as a kid, and now I find them contradicting themselves a little bit. And so the whole song is about these older peers of mine that would tell me one thing, but then do the complete opposite sometimes. And I didn't want to attack them personally, so I decided I would make them into characters, and so I put them down as animal characters. And I was also influenced by the idea of Robin Hood from Disney, so that really inspired that, and that's how the song came to be. So yeah.
Yeah, you just got to wonder about Robin Hood and how he carried that package of his in those tights.
That's right.
You really do. You know, it was all in Sherwood Forest. It was. You're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. Nelly P, just as lost, right here at Galaxy. How you feeling, bro?
Awesome. Feeling good.
Nice, nice. You haven't got yourself a stiff drink yet. I'm worried about you.
Haven't got myself what, sir?
A stiff drink.
Oh, you know what? I don't have anything at the moment. I was waiting till Friday. I was trying to be a good boy.
There you go.
What the hell is that?
Don't forget.
I know. It's no excuse.
No, absolutely not. Believe me, you may need one after this,
Hi,
to be quite
sweetie.
honest with you. This is...
You know what? I'll go pour myself a glass of wine. I do have wine somewhere.
Yeah, go and get yourself
Hiding
one.
behind the cheese.
In the meantime, Barbara, who's joining us?
Have a look.
Have a look.
Someone you interviewed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Kia ora, bro.
Yeah.
Nice to have you back.
Yeah.
And,
I've got a message from Mr. Blank. We call these people crabs.
we call...
Country rock, acoustic and blues, crab.
Something fishy about that. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I do. We have a whole group of crabs. We're having a bit of a discussion.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry about
I don't
this,
want to have
but,
any crabs.
The artist has disappeared for a sec and he's coming back, but
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
playing his music on the radio.
I did suggest that he goes and gets himself a stiff
So,
drink.
yeah, it's all
Please
Grant's
done that.
fault. So we'll be back in a
That was a
minute.
good call, Grant.
Yeah, hey, welcome back, my bro. It's just that literally most people need a good drink either before, during, and or after.
Fair enough. Fair
Yeah.
enough. Yeah.
And,
Loosen up the screws a little bit.
yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit, believe me. I don't ask the average 12 questions, you know, the rigid 12 questions that everybody asks you.
Yeah.
I don't do that, literally. I play everything by ear. I take a lot from what you say and move on to the next subject. You know what I mean?
I like that. I like that. Cool.
It's impromptu, but at the same time, it's all about having a few laughs and having some fun with it. You know what I mean?
Of course. Of course.
And I get questions in my ears all the time like this. People want to know your marital status, all that sort of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yes.
At the same time, I'm going to talk to you about the possibility of coming down to New Zealand and playing in front of New Zealand audiences. Would you consider that?
That would be awesome. That would be a dream for sure.
Great. Because
I've got a dating service, remember?
you've got a dating service.
Yes, for all
Is
these
that the
artists.
international dating line?
Yes.
You just skip
single
across it every day.
artists
Yeah.
coming
I get it.
Yeah.
Barbara, really?
Yes, I do. I have a dating service
The
waiting.
stuff about you that surprises me every day. Excuse me. Nelly, I'm an asthmatic, so...
Oh, there you go. No worries. No worries.
That's dying.
There's all the damp and out there, isn't it, that makes you asthmatic.
Yes. Anyway, let's get back to the desk.
Perfect.
That's right. You're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, 25 after 11 o'clock. It is 14 degrees downtown. Been there for a little while. We're heading for a high today. The weatherman says 16 degrees. Scarily, we don't want to make him right, now do we? So I'm saying 18 degrees. He's never right. Never right. But having said that, I've been on a losing streak quite a lot lately after Barbara has learnt from the master and decided to always put a plus on it. It's true, I tell you folks, you know, I'll go 19, she'll go 19 plus. What is it? 23 degrees. I won. Yeah. She learnt very quickly on that one. She really, really did. Having said that, I'm joined, coming out of Chilliwack, British Columbia, and I'm very, very honoured to be joined by Nelly P. Now, Nelly, I got to say to you, you need somebody to write a bio for you.
Yeah, you're right. Yes. I need to get on that with someone, yes.
You know, Barbara writes thousands every year. She really, really does. And she comes to me and she goes, well, this is it.
Let me see.
And
I know, disgraceful, eh? There's not much.
Can I see the
I mean,
paper?
really? And then she came back to me a couple of minutes, you know, about 25 minutes later, and she goes, well, I found out a little bit more. And I went, sweet, let's have a look at it. I'm intently reading this going, Nelly first picked up the guitar in 2006, 15 at the time, very young, a late bloomer. Most people pick him up about 5, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was a late bloomer, that's right.
Late bloomer. His high school offered a guitar class, not realising that at the time how much this would impact his life. You know, I've done that as well. Literally, I've been down that road. I really, really have. You know, I got to a certain point where I decided, no, I'm not going to be a performer. I would rather be a roadie. And I went in a whole different direction, ended up being, of all things, an engineer. And I've toured the world with some of the biggest bands in the world. I'm a recording engineer as well. And but my whole career has always been around radio. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So
yes.
I appreciate and play what I can't do myself.
Yes.
Now, I can sing. I sing tenor. Or maybe 12 miles away from anybody that can hear me.
The washer, man. The shower is the best place. That's where you're most confident and you sound the best, right?
Look, I'm sorry. The shower is... The only thing that gets turned on in the shower is the shower.
Right, fair enough, fair enough.
You know, even the soap on the rope's not talking to me anymore. It's just one of those things. Maybe I'm getting old. Never know. But having said that, I appreciate other people that can and do this business. Now, without talented people like yourself, Nelly, I wouldn't have a job. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of hoping that we can follow you through your career. And just going to say to you, would you release new music with us? Would you come back and do this again?
Absolutely. That would be awesome.
You're sadistic. Believe me, you're going to get a copy of everything that we do here today, including, we'll do a couple of videos after the end of this, and a couple of photos, you know, crazy photos. We love to be able to do crazy photos. You'll be able to put those on your wallpaper on your phone and show your friends and say, hey, listen, you know, it's Kiwis. Don't do it. It's not healthy. You know, they kind of live on the upside down part of the world. Blood runs all to their head. Look at this guy's beard.
It's a great beard. Great beard, Grant.
Actually, true story, I had a guy say to me the other day, since the last time we saw you, we thought it would be down about here. I says, no, women slip off it if it goes too far.
There you go. Gotta be seen.
Forgetting my wife's in my head. She's also taking some backstage photos that you will get as well. Only you will have those. And yeah, just the stuff that nobody else, even you people,
They do see it because I do a movie and all the photos are in it. So all your crazy
Barbara,
ones will be there.
that just takes all the shine off it now. You've let the cat out of the bag, haven't you? But Barbara does a video of everything as well, makes it a big movie and stuff. You get the raw video, then you get the processed one that Barbara does, which is absolutely spectacular, really. Love her work, I do. I don't know how you find the time sometimes, Barbara, I really don't. But, you know, between you, me, and Mrs. and maybe Mr. Jones, we might be able to talk a bit about music. What do you reckon?
Okay, why not?
Tell me about Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones is about a friend of mine that passed away in 2013, and his name was Brandon Jones. And I had invited him out to a birthday of mine, which was the day before he passed away. And the next morning, I woke to my girlfriend at the time, and she was looking at me with very kind eyes, and then those eyes faded away, and she told me that he passed away. And so some time went by, and, you know, dealing with loss, it hits different for everyone. And it took me a long time to finally admit to myself that it's just a really unfortunate situation, and it's sad how it happened. And so I wanted to write a song that kind of shed light on the idea of, like, me having a bad day and really missing him and wishing that I could hang out with him and just for old time's sakes. So that's the whole premise of the song.
Well, I got to give you our deepest condolences there. Sorry for your loss. But, you know, Silver Lining here is a great song has come out of it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So let's look at it in the positive light rather than the negative side of this. And I understand your loss. I really, really do. But believe me, I think this, and I've heard a little bit of it, you know, just a little bit, and I was excited to hear it. So believe me, I'm looking forward to hearing this. Here, live at Galaxy 107 FM, joined by Nelly P, is Mr. Jones. How are you feeling? You alright? Is that wine settling in now?
I'm feeling good. Yeah, the wine was a good call. Greasing the wheels.
Nice, nice. Believe me, when you come to New Zealand, we'll try a bit of that.
Let's do it.
we will. In fact, I'll talk about that next, and it's going to be a bit of... are you up for a challenge or two?
Sure, bring it on.
Oh, no.
Cool,
yeah,
cool.
bring it on.
Because now I have been talking to yet other artists off the album Artists in Isolation. I'm thinking of doing something with Sonny that maybe we can do an album tour. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I think that would be quite a feasible way of looking at it. And we've got a few surprises. You see, Barbara is also the manager of Aurora Entertainments here in New Zealand, which brings bands, gets all your equipment, everything you need, right down to your visas, all that sort of stuff. Oh, he's back
Oh,
again.
there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And anyway, so we were thinking, you know, either we do a festival, which I think would be a great idea. There's an ant. Which I think would be a great idea. One in the North Island, one in the South.
Yes.
Or maybe 3 to 5 shows.
Consecutively, yes.
Yeah. But then at the same time, I think it might be feasible to look at Australia as well.
Yes.
You know,
absolutely.
it's got to be worth your while, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, there's a couple of ants wandering around. Interesting. Sorry about that.
No problem.
My curiosity's been taken by an ant.
It's scouting. It's going to rain.
It's scouting. It's going to rain. Oh, good. It's just what we need.
Here.
I get your influences, bro, but Jesus Christ, there's quite a few of them.
It's a lot, eh? Yeah.
Do you need a job? You can come here and find some music for us.
I could do that, no problem.
Nice, nice.
His taste would be different to yours, what he would source.
Of course, he's a younger man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a job.
Well,
Send him to
hold
me,
on,
YouTube
hold
them.
on. Let's backtrack on that.
What?
I may be my age on the outside, but I'm only 21 on the inside.
I know.
Gosh.
Just legal, eh, Grant?
Oh,
I can
What do you
21
mean
again.
she's too young for me?
21 again this year. Like us all.
Gosh.
We're all celebrating our 21st.
We are all
this year.
celebrating
Yes.
our 21st.
Yes.
Mark, how many?
Oh.
Mark, Anyway, let's go back to
Yeah,
the
I
desk.
like this idea.
You like this idea? Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, I see. You pointed out an end. Which idea do you like?
Huh?
I lost the plot. Which idea do you like? Which one are you talking about? You know, I've had 3 today, so
Have you?
yep. I want to over-exercise my brain, you see.
Oh, well,
Only 3 a day. It's
3
like
a day.
it's like 5 plus vegetables.
Okay.
Yep.
I have to think
Yeah.
of the 3.
You know the hardest thing about cooking vegetables, bro?
I just boil them, so for me it's easy peasy.
How do you get the wheelchairs in the pot?
Pardon me?
How do you get their wheelchairs in the pot?
He's so funny.
I don't think I've ever actually cooked those before. That's, I mean, yeah, I do carrots, I do broccoli. That's my main thing, carrots and broccoli.
yeah,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm really picky.
Yeah, you just got to watch out for the real vegetables, right?
Oh, okay.
Oh, dear.
What about potato? Does he like
Don't worry, you'll click on soon, bro. As soon as that wine starts hitting in, you'll be, well, look out. Yeah.
We've got Sonny's Missus online.
Sorry?
Sonny's Missus online.
Oh, good. Is that a good thing?
She'll report back to Sonny.
She'll report back to Sonny. That's what I'm saying. Is that a good thing?
Yeah.
Sonny's good lady is online watching us right now.
She's awesome, Marcy. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the desk.
There you go. Hi, Marcy.
That's right. You're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. I feel like I've been sprung by the headmaster, really. I do. Marcy's watching from Yellow House Studios. Of course, Sunny's good lady. So, Marcy, thank you for joining us right now. Yeah, kind of feel like I'm being watched, though. You know what I mean? It's one of those who's looking over your shoulder things. Anyway, Nelly P joining us live out of Chilliwack, and it's an absolute pleasure to have this young man with us. Believe me, absolutely loving his work. And, well, we were talking a little bit about possibly entertaining the thought of coming here to New Zealand. Now, we have a number of ideas. Maybe we could get you down here privately and do a few shows, just, you know, you and a few of your band or anything like that. Or we could integrate it with the Artists in Isolation. And, well, Sonny, Marcy, talk to Sonny. Maybe we could bring everybody that's on the album in a tour here to New Zealand and do a festival or two. What do you reckon? This is a great idea. I like it. I really do.
That is a great idea. I like it a lot.
So you would consider that. That's a good thing. But you see, now that you're getting to know me as a New Zealander, you'll figure out very, very quickly, you know, crazy comes to mind.
Yep.
Yeah,
all
okay.
right.
Well, you know, you don't have to be nuts to work here, but it does help.
Just little bonkers.
Yeah.
A little bonkers is good.
Yeah. Well, you know, maybe a lot of bonkers actually. If you're putting up with me, you got to be some sort of off the balance. To be very honest with you.
I can match it.
Awesome. I like this. So, are you up for a few challenges?
All right, bring it on. Let's hear it.
All right. Now, oh dear. Yeah. Sorry. Somebody just pointed out about the dental work there and said, what happened? It didn't look like it in the photos. Yeah.
My missing teeth.
Yeah. What happened?
I lost my teeth when I was 13. I got bit in the face by a dog, and it took out So I got the 2 main ones, and it took out the 2 right next to them.
Okay. Believe me, I lost mine on a car steering wheel.
Oof.
Got shunted from behind and didn't have a seatbelt on. Bang! And, yeah.
Always wear your seatbelt. Always wear your seatbelt.
I advocate that from that point onwards, I do, to be honest with you. But back in those days, literally, it wasn't compulsory. It was only just coming into, they were only just putting them in cars, would you believe?
Oh, he's so old.
Hey, listen, I used to drive a vehicle that you had to pull a device down to put a little army up to let people know you were turning. That's back in the day. Don't show your age, Grant. No, don't do that. But it's
You don't look that old, Grant. Come on.
yeah, I used to drive a truck. Literally, you had to pull an arm down to let a little arm and go out to let people know you were turning right. It was really difficult to keep a hand on the steering wheel and get the left one.
And then do that. Yeah, no kidding.
It really was.
Change
So,
gear at the same
it was
time.
always nice to be able to pick up somebody on the side of the road and say, "Can you work the window for me?"
Yeah, right?
But don't forget, us Kiwis here, we have Kiwi air conditioning here. It's called Open the Bloody Window.
That's what I say.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Yeah. What do you
And
need?
if you really want to get it going, then open all the windows, right? So, yeah, there you go.
Exactly. And, I used to have somebody that used to fan me once upon a time. But then she got replaced. And now I've got this thing.
All the machines, they're
Yeah.
rising up. They always take the jobs.
No, the wife didn't like the lady that was doing it to me. She goes, "Nah, none of that. Here, have a fan." Yeah, I'm a try. Yeah. Anyway, talking about this, coming to New Zealand, my friend, we do a few crazy things here in New Zealand. And, have you ever heard of a hoo-hoo grub?
I have not.
Okay. We'll send you the instructional videos of this, believe me, just to show you that I'm not pulling your leg.
All right.
But you're familiar with a caterpillar, right?
Yes, yes.
Right. Well, this is like a caterpillar on steroids. It's, like a double-decker bus to a mini.
Okay, all right.
Butty. It's big, it's white, it's got a black head, and when you put the live body in your mouth, rip off the head. Don't eat that because it's yucky, but when you crunch down on this, it's like eating creamy peanut butter.
No.
It is.
No way.
Yeah,
That's true.
it is. It
Well,
really
I'll have to
is.
try to believe it then. There you go.
Well, let's put it this way. We'll have a few of these before, probably during, and maybe lots afterwards as well.
Fair enough.
But it is literally a delicacy here. The indigenous folks of New Zealand, called the Maori, still today eat these hoo-hoo grubs. They really, really do. Had many over the years. And, down the west coast of the South Island, a place called Hokitika, they have a wild foods festival there every year. And, you know what it's like going to the circus and going to the festivals and everything like that. You see kids wandering around with candy floss and hot dogs on a stick, and right?
That's right.
Yeah, well, down in Hokitika, you might see kids wandering around with deep-fried locusts on a stick.
Okay, I've tried that. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's a mind thing, and believe me,
Yeah.
you got to wonder about the guy handing you a bowl of these wiggly white things and expecting you to eat one. Well, I can tell you about the mentality of the guy that's going to be doing that to you. Nothing up here, believe me, nothing up here, because I'll be the one that's handing it to you.
All right.
All right, so believe me, there's nothing between the ears, it's fresh air. It really is. Having said that, we'll take you down to Queenstown. Now, Queenstown is a really lovely little town, it really, really is. Boutique-y little place that's trying to be a city.
Okay.
But it's a place where all the A-listers from around the world go and hide. You know what I mean? They're getting away from all their mates and their friends and everything like that and go and take some, special people with them.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, you know
All
what I'm
right.
saying. Right. Shania Twain owns property down there. Kevin Costner was down there not so long ago. Keanu Reeves, Tom Cruise. You never know who you're going to bump into.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Queenstown. It's just
So
one of those.
it's like a sweet getaway then.
Yeah. The only thing is you don't want to bump into me down there.
Because you'll be handing out those little worm things or what?
No, I'll throw you off a bridge. seriously, I will do that, literally. We have a thing down in Queenstown called bungee jumping.
Oh, I've never done that before, actually.
Well, yeah, believe me, yeah, this is going to be fun. But having said that, Nelly, you're not Australian, so we'll attach the bungee.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Human yo-yo, yeah. It's better than splat. It really is.
Yeah.
But now, have you ever? Do you remember Lord of the Rings?
Oh, of course. I love that series.
Okay. Well, about an hour and a half's drive from this office where we are right now is the original set of Hobbiton. Go and
Awesome.
have a little look through there. You know what I mean? And they're quite familiar with me by now. The security guards know me by name and face. So
well, I imagine you just walk in there with a gray cloak and then you just call yourself Gandalf, don't you? Or something like that?
I have to run through the place, and I get through the whole deal in about 3 minutes because those dogs are fast. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
I suggest bail money. Bring plenty of bail money with you.
I'll do that.
You gotta be with me. You might need a bit of that. We got good lawyers, but just make sure you got a bit of bail money. Anyway, have you ever heard of a Zorb?
I don't know. No, I haven't.
Okay, this is fun. And believe me, all the rest is fun, but this is especially fun because lots of alcohol involved.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, literally, lots of alcohol. And it's a big, round, clear plastic ball. And we put you inside it and roll you down a hill.
Oh, I have seen this. Yes. That looks like so much fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And the more you drink, well, we'll put some people in front of you so that you can run over them. The reason why I say alcohol is, well, when you run over them, the looks on their faces is priceless. Lots of fun.
Very, very cynical, you know. But I like it.
Yeah, and believe me, I absolutely love doing it. I really, really do. These days it's called hand sanitizer. Now, I read somewhere that you like apple pie. Is that the...
Oh, I love apple pie.
is that the Slurpee or is that the literal?
The literal apple pie. It's just so good.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. I thought you had a connection to the Appalachians down in America.
Oh, no, nothing like that.
A little bit of popcorn Sutton going on.
No, just a simple man that likes his pie. That's it. It's a goal for me to try to find the best apple pie, actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't go to McDonald's.
No, it's not. No, it's a nice, quick little appeal, but after that, nah, nothing.
Yeah, no, filling may be hot.
Yeah.
Or it may not. Believe me, the ones out of McDonald's is about as good as their ice creams. Their machines never work. Have you ever noticed that? You go in for a McDonald's ice cream and it's always out of order.
So it's not just us, it's you guys too. Right?
Everywhere in the world, I tell you, what is it about a McDonald's ice cream machine? Never works. It never does.
Yeah, when you're there.
Oh, God, it's enough to give you pagan blues. Tell me, Mr. Nelly P, about pagan blues.
Okay, so pagan blues, that is a bit of a touchy subject. So I grew up in a Christian household. And growing up, I started developing my own ideas and my own views on life and such, right? It still hangs on to the faith of Christianity, but it's more spiritual, I find, at this point. And I've always found that through my life, after getting to that point, I've been in the middle of people that have a strong opinion on how your faith should be, and in the people who don't have a belief. And so it's a tug of war being in the middle of, you look like a fool for talking to the air, and, oh, you're not showing enough of this, and blah, blah, blah. And so for me, the song is almost like a retaliation to both groups and kind of saying, mind your own business. So, there you go.
Well, I got to be honest with you, my engineer, this immediately became one of his favorite songs, and he expressed this to me literally by saying, you've got to listen to this song.
I'm excited for you guys to hear it. Yes,
So,
I like it a lot too.
let's do it live right here at Galaxy 107 FM, joined by Nelly P himself. Here's Pagan Blues. So, I saw on the interwebby thing a photo of you and your parents.
Yeah, well, it was my dad and my little sister.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how tall are you?
Sorry. Go ahead, Grant.
So, how tall are you?
I'm actually very short. I'm only 5'5".
Shit. So, how tall are your parents? Well, you know, your little sister. Is she really little?
So my sister, I believe she's like 4'9" or something like that, and my dad is 5'2".
Like my dad.
Wow.
Yeah, my dad was
So
that
we're just little people.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm 6'2".
Holy cow, Grant! Yeah,
I'm
tall guy.
5'1".
Yeah. Well, you know, we've got better liquid,
Is that from the worms?
Yeah.
Is that what helps?
better liquid manure, really.
Oh. Put it in your shoes, right?
Yeah, exactly. We use that kelp.
I've heard that does wonders.
Yeah, but only after the lights are turned out. Then you've not got to be
Hi,
alone
Cheryl.
as well. So, well, you know.
Hi, darling. How are you?
So, I'm hesitating to ask this, but I was
You
asked
never
when I was in my headphones before. There's a young lady coming out of Cairns, Australia, that wanted to know what your marital status was. Now,
Single. I am single.
okay, so I can tell her to give you a call as long as she comes with a brewery and a boat, right?
Sure. Yeah, why not? All right. All right.
Awesome. Anyway,
Alright.
let's go back to the desk.
Go through my dating service.
You're worrying me now. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, 7 away from 12 o'clock. It is 14 degrees downtown, still 14 degrees, heading for a high, well, the weatherman says 16 degrees. I'm scared that he's actually going to win for once, which is weird, actually, it really is. Yeah, never wins. I'm saying 18 degrees today. Barbara always got a plus on there. So she's learnt very, very quickly. Whatever Grant goes for, go for plus. Yeah, and she will win. Because usually I don't get it right anyway. But, you know, it happens. It's Wednesday. Hump Day, June 24th, joined, coming out of Chilliwack in British Columbia, by Nelly P, the man himself. And Nelly, I've been talking to a number of artists off this particular album, Artists in Isolation. And believe me, Kyla Price, for instance, Nax, and Laura Koch. By the way, funny story with Laura Koch is when I did talk to her the very first time as an artist off the album, somewhere in there I called her Sarah.
Okay. Yeah.
And the look on her face was priceless. So I thought about this, you know, and I knew that they were coming back for another interview as the Quirks, her and her husband, Ryan. And so I thought, you know, I'm going to have a bit of fun with this. So instantly, the next time I met them, I said, you know, Laura, I got to apologise to you because I called you Sarah. She goes, yes, I know. And I thought to myself, this is going to be fun. So a couple of times through the interview, I threw in a bit of Sarah at her.
Okay.
But I did warn her that everything is subject to change, including names. I'm sorry, I'm old. All right? Put up with me, I'm old.
Good excuse, Grant. Good excuse.
And we come to I don't know whether you've seen the photo or not of her and Ryan. Now, Ryan's got this sheet hat on. Apparently, he lost a bet.
I don't think I've seen it. Yeah.
Okay, well, you've got to have a look at it. But believe me, he didn't look happy. In fact, he kind of looked like a Bob. Not a Ryan, he looked like a Bob. And, he really did. So, I ended up calling them Bob and Sarah instead of Laura and Ryan. And, the thing is, for me it was priceless because I was getting all of these absolutely stunning, evil looks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But she knew that I was playing with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was all a bit of humour and everything was, it kind of happened. So then I'm looking at everything and I'm coming across a name called Nax. And I'm thinking to myself,
how are you going to play with that one?
I hope I don't need any cream to rub on after doing that. Have you contracted some knacks or something? No. Well, and believe me, I have had some of the most outrageous names of bands in the career that I've been doing this, but I've never had a Nax before. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what? The first time I heard of them, I was like, Nax. That is definitely a new one, yeah.
That's out there, don't you think? I kind of like it. Of course, well, maybe there's a little bit of Croatia or something wrapped in that.
Or something.
Yeah. He comes from one of those countries, doesn't he?
I believe so, yeah. I'm not actually sure, but yeah.
Yeah, maybe there's a little ulterior motive in that name, but, I've never had an Nax before. Then I came up with Nelly P. And I'm thinking to myself, Nelly P, this is interesting. And I thought, the very first time I ever heard of your name, I've got to be honest with you, Nelly, I actually expected a woman.
Yes.
All right, yeah, all right. I can see that.
First impressions, never heard your music, never nothing. Just somebody said to me, off the album Nelly P, and I'm going, what's a Nelly P? What is this? It's just one of those things, if you could really turn back time, you'd really want to be able to reconsider what you've just said to the man. You know what I mean? So, I'm kind of saying to you, my friend, I didn't know what an LEP was at the time, and I'm so elated to be able to know everything about it right now without having to talk about turning back time or anything like that. So, I get it, but Nelson, if you don't mind, Nelson, here in New Zealand, we've actually got a city named after you.
Oh, there are plenty of names out there with my name on the streets, even a town or a city here, and yeah, it's everywhere. It's a popular name for some reason.
It is. It is. It's a good, sturdy, I think it's an English name, isn't it?
Yes.
Something like that, Barbara? You're the statistician there. You'd know about that, son. She knows everybody in England. She does. So, she really does. Speaking of which, now, I know you're associated with Sonny Rosa out of Rosewood Studios, and I know he's doing a wonderful job for you and everything like that. But that's on the recording side of it. Where have you been getting all of your work that we've been playing this morning recorded?
Where have I been getting it?
Yeah, no, where have you been getting it recorded? Where have you been laying down your tracks?
Oh, okay, so the stuff that you're currently listening to, I recorded with Sonny 2 years ago. And at the time, it was just like a small little basement studio that we had. And it was my first time going in the studio. It was his first time doing a full project sound like that. And yeah, and now you got what you got. And I hope it sounds great to you guys. For us, it was super exciting. It was awesome. It really brought to life my songs, because at the time I was just playing and singing. And then we got to do so much more with it. And so we did it with Sonny. We did all with Sonny. I get it. You see,
having not heard the music that much before, in fact, as I said, we only received it about an hour before you and I met doing this interview. So I hadn't really had a good listen to the music, but what I could hear here, as an engineer myself, I like, and I was just wondering who was the master, who was the guy who did your mixing for you, and Sonny Rose. Well, you know, I get it now. I really, really do. You chose an absolutely superb person to work with there.
I think so too. He did a great job.
Absolutely,
I really appreciate it.
He's online.
He's online right now.
Watching.
Oh, quick! Let's say something really weird about him.
Hi,
Man, I have nothing. I love him too much.
Oh my goodness, that's weak.
Sonny.
It's so weak.
I'll leave it to you, Grant. I'll leave it to you.
Believe me, I like the man as well. I wouldn't go there, to be very honest with you. Got to ask you though.
But you were trying to throw me under the bus.
What do you think I'm here for? Of course I am.
Of course.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Apparently he's got one of these big drinking vessel things. You know, it's called a growler. Have you ever seen his growler?
Oh man, here. I got
Here we go.
I got quite a few myself.
Oh, yeah.
I got like 4 up here.
We've never heard of the things here.
No?
No, believe me, if somebody goes along and says, show me your growler, believe me, you're going to get your face slapped.
You should try it out. It saves a lot of time. So yeah, like we use that to go to breweries, fill up, and then have a night to ourselves. And it's just, it saves a lot of time, you know? It's just great.
Okay, I get it. It's a pub pet.
Yes, that's right.
Got it. You know, we've struggled with pub pet for many, many years because we couldn't find a leash to pull the thing with.
There you go.
Come on. Yeah, it just wouldn't do it. Just sat there, so we decided to drink it where it was. too big to carry around. We're lazy. We didn't pick it up. Nah, not unless we're going to drink it. Having said that, now I got to ask you: have you ever tried vegan sausages?
Yes, and not for me. Not for me.
Okay, are they made out of real vegans?
I couldn't tell you.
But look, it might be actually. It just might be. Anyway, turn back the time. Tell me all about it.
Okay, so that song I wrote when I turned 20. At the time, it was a different song in context. Like it was more so of a song about thinking that I knew everything at the time, and it was just like a cocky song. And over time, it just changed with me as the years went by. And it was finally when I turned 25 4 years ago, I eventually got to a point where I was like, I'm not going to know everything, and it's probably going to take me my whole lifetime to figure things out, or not. And so it's kind of a song just kind of admitting defeat to time, and it's just how things go. And sometimes I feel like turning back the time, but it just doesn't happen. So, and that's the whole premise of it.
I get it. I really, really do. So, joining us here live at Galaxy 107 FM is Nelly P. And turn back the time.
This what my folks always warn me about.
So, bro, we've got one more to go. Of course, it's off the album Getting the Fix.
Perfect. Awesome.
So we'll wrap it up with that, but don't go anywhere afterwards because we've got a couple of things that we do.
Yeah, no problem.
If that's good with you.
Yeah, of course.
Have you heard about the new James Bond?
I heard it was postponed, wasn't it? It was supposed to come out sometime soon, but they decided to change the date.
Yeah, the reason for that was the original James Bond that's doing it now, it's his last movie, he broke his ankle.
He broke his ankle?
Yeah, and they were down for 12 weeks. He couldn't do the stunts or anything for 12 weeks.
Wow, so he really busted it.
He really broke it up. But, you know, the thing was that the franchise owners and the people that has all the management of the James Bond image, they all had a big meeting and they wanted to decide, they came to a decision that the next James Bond was going to be a woman.
I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, the world went crazy over this. No. I mean, Ian Fleming wrote James Bond as a male. Moneypenny's a woman. Sure, leave it there.
Yeah.
But not James Bond. So now they've compromised.
So
He's going to be gay.
No, he's not. No way.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you know what they're going to call him?
What's that?
07.
Of course.
He will do very many things with his Walter PPK.
It'll be a good challenge for Daniel Craig, I think. You know,
Yeah, no, I couldn't see him being gay, but actually, the truth is that he's going to be a black man.
He's going to be a what, sorry?
A black man.
Yes.
Okay, so I heard they were looking at getting Idris Elba to do it, weren't they, or something like that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think so too. I think he would be great.
the last black person that was really any significance on James Bond was way back in the day as Felix Leiter.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a great idea. It's something original. I'd rather
Yes.
that than somebody in a dress.
Oh no, I'd like to see him in his tights.
I mean, well,
Pink
could you
tights,
imagine this dress jumping off a bridge and up around
no,
your
they
head, and
won't.
before you know it, well, you're not getting rid of the criminals.
No,
They're
there'll be
approaching you with $50
no dresses
notes.
involved. Only pink tights and purple tights.
Good God. Anyway, for those of you folks that are watching this at the moment, I apologise, but, well, you know me by now. Don't you?
Yes, we do.
Poor Nelly.
Oh, don't worry about it.
It's your first time with me. No one. You see, I told you would need that drink.
You were right, Brent.
Brent.
It was Brent, right?
Yes, it was Brent.
Well, it's better than being called freshly squeezed. Yeah, let's go back to the desk.
Nice song.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy. It's 107 FM. I was just having a look at the time. 8 o'clock after 8 after 12.
8 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm never
What
here
are
at
you
this time of the day. We've gone over a little bit. So I'm looking at angry-looking faces in the window at the other studio saying, hurry up, Grant, move it along a bit. Well, you know, I'm old, all right?
He's the boss too.
Yeah, I'm going to get in my little walker and take myself home soon. Dear.
Watch the wrestling.
15 degrees downtown, heading for that high of 16 today. The weatherman's scaringly close to getting it right for the first time in a long time, and I'm kind of hoping it's going to continue on a little hotter yet, up around 18 degrees, which is really unseasonably hot for New Zealand at this time of the year. You know, it's winter time, never this hot. Having said that, Auckland's still in a drought, isn't it?
No water.
No water. Really
rain.
having a lot of problems up there, feeding the biggest city that we have in liquid. Anyway, joined by Nelly P coming out of Chilliwack in British Columbia, and it's an absolute honour to have you with us, my friend. Now, we've been getting to know each other a little bit as we've been going through this, and kind of feel that I need to apologise because, well, you know, I'm just that kind of guy.
You sound Canadian.
No, I don't. I haven't said boot yet. Listen,
Please don't make me say it. Don't make me say it.
I was talking to a Canadian one day, and he's going, a boot, and I thought he was talking about his footwear.
True.
It's true, isn't it? It really was. You know, I'm sorry. I've discovered one side all the way across to the other side, this accent changes as you go.
It definitely does. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's, well, you know, New Zealand's made up of 3 islands. We have a little one down the bottom called Stewart Island.
Okay.
Then we run out of imagination and we call the next one South and the one after that North. Right? So, yeah, okay, we're bright. Yeah, Stewart Island, yeah, we've got a name for one. No, what are we going to call the other 2? Oh, bugger it, I don't know. You know, we'll call it South and North. So, we're up here in the North Island. Now, let me give you a little history lesson here. New Zealand is the first country in the world to see the light of day every day.
That's awesome. There you go.
It really is. And so we're a little ahead of you. Of course, we're Wednesday. You're still Tuesday over there, right?
Still Tuesday, that's right.
Right. So what I'm going to get Barbara to do is on Saturday night when we do the lotto tickets, we'll pass them over to you. You'll get them on Friday. Head on down to the gambling store. If you win, I'll go you 50-50.
That's a good trick. I like it.
Yeah. We'll see if it works.
That won't.
I reckon it's funny. But having said that, we're going to get you down here to New Zealand. We've covered a couple of things, but I noticed that you do like to have a wine. So we would like to introduce you to some of the best wine in the world in New Zealand here. We make Marlborough wine, and it is absolutely superb. Would you be interested in maybe doing a little winery thing while you're here?
Hell yeah. That would be great.
Cool. We can all get pissed on him. He can give him a guitar and we'll get all drunk. He can do an acoustic job. Yeah, and we'll get
my first rodeo, I can do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we can
And,
organise a rodeo.
well, you know, we'll give him the car keys and let him drive home afterwards.
Will they bail money, won't he?
Yeah, I've warned him to bring bail money, of course, yeah.
Get an Uber driver.
We're a bad influence, believe me, we are.
Uber driver.
Yeah, I got to let you know, Barbara is literally bad by name and nature.
Yeah, what makes you say that?
Because that's her initials, actually. B-A-D.
True, when I was
No
born.
way.
Yeah, when I was
Yeah.
born, I was bad.
We're trying to get a number plate for her. B-A-D-1.
So,
Yeah, B-A-D-1. You know, literally, that literally is her initials. So,
I like that. I
yeah,
like that.
yeah, but the thing is, you know, she's like that in person as well.
Ah.
She's the one that sends me off the rails and gets me into trouble. Sitting at the pub and she goes, go on, and antagonise that guy, he's annoying me.
He's looking at me. Doing something.
Thanks, Barb, you know, gosh. Get me
Well, what are you doing wrong there, Brent?
Yes.
Not drinking enough right now, to be honest.
No, there you go.
Haven't got enough alcohol to be able to get me through this one. Now, for all of those guys that are following us right now on Facebook Live, you're going to get a copy of this, my friend. You really, really are. And I thank everybody for joining us. And, well, we've come to the pinnacle of this. And believe me, this was the very first song that I ever heard of Nelly P's, coming off the album Artists in Isolation. Now, Sonny Racer was the guy who introduced me to this song. And I got to say, it has had the most requests off the album since we've been playing the album. It really, really has. It's gone absolutely ballistic. Somebody out there absolutely likes it. About 3,100 times they like it. What's the secret to the success, Nelly? How come Getting My Fix seems to, well, it's resonated with our listeners? How come?
Well, funny enough, it's a song that I never actually wanted to write because the whole premise of that song is having a bad day, a bad week, bad month, and then you just wash it all away and you smoke it all away. And I I had written that song because I had a friend that was going through a hard time, and we ended up just getting plowed, man. Like that's just what happened. We got plowed, and we were trying to talk things out. I was trying to help him through everything, and then the next day, being all banged up as I was, I got home and I told myself, you know what? I need to write this song because sometimes you just need a drink, and sometimes you need a smoke, and sometimes you need to let it out like that. As much as I don't condone substance abuse or anything like that, sometimes you need a stiff drink. So there you go.
He said that while he was laughing.
Yes.
He said that while... Yeah, I mean, don't condone it. Yeah, okay. Light him up. Bottoms up.
Yeah, but it
Here he is, live. Nelly P, getting my facts.
I love this song.
How you going there, Nelly?
Awesome.
Nice.
Do you
nice.
know what? This is going in the comedy section.
This is going in the comedy section.
On YouTube. I'll
On
put it in the
YouTube.
comedy
You're going to put it...
I like
Oh, funny of the day.
Yeah. Yeah. There is, you can put it in different categories.
Yes, I know you can.
Yes, so I
know
think
you
I
can.
might put it in that one.
Nice, nice. And bro, when I heard this,
Oh, it's fantastic.
I knew that our listeners were going to adopt this song. They love it.
Oh.
3,100 bloody requests since we've been playing it is phenomenal, bro.
That's awesome. I appreciate that so much. That's great.
Well, I've got to be honest with you. I can't get through a breakfast show right now without having to play it. No,
That's
it's
great. I like it.
Yeah, seriously, the breakfast show is structured from the production on requests,
Yes.
right? And I mean, we're a private radio station. We don't get funding, so we don't get told what we have to play
Yes.
and when we have to play it. And we don't have artists paying us any money to play their songs or anything like that. So we work on interest and who's interested in what, when, and where. You know what I mean?
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah.
And believe me, we get a huge following on the breakfast show. It's just phenomenal. It really, really is. And well, it's getting to a point, and I'm going to be honest with you. We have a young lady called Marcy who works our reception, and she does all the requests and everything. And
Yeah.
she used to start writing the requests down. Right?
That's right.
The other day she comes to me with a USB and says, "You bloody deal with it."
Wow. So it's really been coming along. That's awesome.
It's
Good
taken
for you
off.
guys.
Well, it's good for you because I mean it's your
Yeah.
music, bro. It's this particular track. I'm hoping that these people are actually going out and buying the bloody album.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I
It'd
mean?
be
I really am
interesting
because
to
we're
know,
really pumping it.
What it's brought in, wouldn't it, for everybody?
It would be interesting to find out.
Because it's a fabulous CD,
It
Graham.
is, and I
Oh,
can't
I'm sorry,
wait for a
brilliant.
second one. I really can't. I'm
All right
looking
there,
forward to a second one. Brent?
Yeah, are you alright?
Well, look, hey, listen, it's better than Jeremy. Laura called me Jeremy, so, okay, subject to change, everything's good. We're
At
all
least with
good.
Brent, I was a little closer, eh? You know, you got NT at the end of it, so there you go.
Exactly. Yeah,
Irony.
did you notice the Canadian A?
Hey,
Yes.
hey,
Eh?
hey, hey. Got
It comes out all right.
It does, it does. Anyway, we'll wind this up, but don't go anywhere just yet, okay, my bro?
All right.
Nice.
Standing still, my head's hanging low. Once the day's not its end, I won't have to pretend. Look at my place today.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM and joined live by Nelly P coming out of Chilliwack, British Columbia. Now, I've got to ask you, are you looking at releasing any new stuff in the near future?
I want to so badly. I have a lot of songs in my pocket still that have been in my pocket for a long time, and I'd love to record them. It's just a matter of saving up and going to the studio when I can. So yeah, I want it to happen soon. So I will say within the next year.
Nice. So my question to you then is, will you release it with us? Will you allow us to play your music?
Absolutely, yes.
Awesome. So that means maybe, just maybe, you consider coming back for another interview.
Absolutely.
You're sadistic.
I had so much fun. So yeah.
You're sadistic, aren't you? You like Halloween night, don't you? It's your favourite night, isn't it? Halloween. Yeah, absolutely. We'll just hang out at Galaxy. There's the place to go on Halloween, literally. So, my friend, I got to thank you so much. Now, at the same time, I've got to mention this as well. Today, Black Market 3. Absolutely. One of the hottest bands around today, literally. Go and check them out. You'll love them. You really, really will. Now, I've got to ask you, Nelly, do you have any Nelly P t-shirts?
I don't. I have no merch, nothing like that. But I should make some stuff. I never considered it, but I should.
I tell you what, you see, a lot of artists, and believe me, this is a great idea, because subliminally people watch these videos that we do here, and they go and have a look at the artists that I'm wearing of the day, and believe me, even people take bets on what I'm going to wear sometimes, and usually they're never right, you know, but they go and find out who, you know, Black Market 3 is, for instance, or who Nelly P is, and, well, before you know it, you've got another 5,000 Twitter fans, and, well, if you got merch, put it on your website, let us know about it, and we'll promote it as much as possible for you. Even if you want to send us a few koozies, a few bits and pieces, even a t-shirt, you know. And when I'm doing interviews, I'd be very honoured to get an Nelly P logo out to the rest of the world. So there's a consideration for maybe the next time that you come back. Maybe you've got a bit of merch behind you, and we want to be able to do a giveaway or two. And, well, you see, it's all about keeping Nelly P rolling here at Galaxy. You know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
We need to do that, my friend. We think you're an absolute artist in the making. You're on the precipice right now. You really, really are. And we think you're going to make it very, very soon. When we're finished with this, I'm going to ask you a very, very poignant question. And,
all right.
Well, we'll see what your response is to that. We will. But having said that, right now, Nelly P, thank you so much for joining us here at Galaxy 107 FM.
Thank you guys so much.
That's Nelly P live coming out of Chilliwack, British Columbia. You're right here at Galaxy. Let's go out with Joe Walsh, Ordinary Average Guy.